As you've heard us say before, the reason you don't travel at night in Mexico, some of it is because of animals that will be on the road or walking along the side of the road, goats, cattle, horses, mules, donkeys, whatever. But the main reason I believe that you don't travel at night is because while this road is paved and looks good, in a moment there's going to be a crumbling hole on the side that if you hit it, you would go over a precipice and they might find you in a few days. You'd have your own monument on the side of the road where people could leave plastic flowers at to honor and pay tribute to you. In other words, travel during the daytime when it's safer. No guardrail. It's a little bit cooler than what it was. It's 98 degrees Fahrenheit outside. The cacti that you see on the side of the road. Now, some of these, I know that they look so small when you're looking at it in the video. They are not. Do you see that one coming up kind of in front of you there? He's got a long centerpiece to him there. I bet that thing is over 30 feet tall. I kid you not. They are humongous. As are those mountains in the background. Aren't they pretty? And clouds, trust me, it's not going to rain. Don't get your hopes up. See the winding road way far in front of you, going down the mountain. Watching out for potholes. See, if you got going fast right there and you weren't able to stop, there's no guardrail to stop you. You're going over that embankment there to the left. And it's not too far down, but it would chances are it would kill you. As Renee is kind of weaving around big potholes on this road, trying not to, get a flat tire, made me think that in all these smaller towns in Mexico, probably the most respected person in town is the tire guy. It's not a politician. It's not a lawyer. It's the tire guy. Can you imagine? He comes into a party, they've got a little festival in town, and they say, "Oh, Don Hermano, no, you sit here at the place of highest honor. You sit here. You are the tire hermano. You're the tire brother. You're our father." I don't know. Could be.
Tire King.
Tire King. Don Hermano, which is brother. So Don, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just a thought. Bienvenidos a Santa Rosalia. Welcome to Santa Rosalia. This is where we're going to be spending the night. I remember about 4 months ago when we were coming through this town, we said, even I think it was in the video, we said, this is an interesting looking little town. We should come back and spend the night, check it out. And that's what we're going to do. From Mulegé, we traveled north about 63 kilometers, or 39 miles, to Santa Rosalia. This is, of course, in Baja California Sur, Mexico. While fishing is a major part of this community, there once was a time where mining played a huge role in the lives of the local people and economy. Santa Rosalia was actually founded in 1884 by a French mining company, El Boleo.
This is why much of the architecture seems to have a French influence. The mining company built a school, a store, a clinic, and even shipped a metal chapel building from Brussels, Belgium, to Santa Rosalia in 1895. That metal chapel building was designed by Gustave Eiffel, who built the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. He also designed the smokestacks in the town of El Triunfo that we did an earlier episode on. I'll put a link to that episode in the description section. El Baleo mined copper here until 1954. When the mining company pulled out, all the old equipment was just abandoned. This is why you'll see trains and other mining equipment set as monuments around the town, monuments to its earlier times. 30 years later, in the 1980s, the Mexican government tried to reopen the operation, but it was never profitable. Around 2010, Baja Mining, which is a Canadian and Korean partnership, began a renewed operation which has seen limited success in extracting copper. There's a museum to mining. It's an interesting visit. There are also tours of the mines Santa Barbara, Maquinita, and San Luciano. Cost for an adult to tour a mine, 30 pesos. For a child, 15 pesos. There's a ferry service that connects passengers to the mainland of Mexico across the Gulf of California. Currently, approximately 15,000 people live in Santa Rosalia. Let me show you more.
Got a nice boat ramp. Some fishing boats. One sunk on the other side over there. Can you see that?
Lo último que se pierde, aunque a veces me cuesta encontrarte. Eres la sensación de fe que las cosas van a salir bien y la motivación que alienta mi alma y me da razón.
Esperanza, te espero, esperanza. Esperanza, te espero, esperanza.
Eres lo que me mueve, lo que me marca la dirección, aunque a veces te pierda en el camino. Te esperé y volviste, siempre nos reencontramos, me iluminas el destino. Ay, linda esperanza de mi corazón.
Okay, walking around a little bit in Santa Rosalia, we found a place of shade for a few minutes. It is hot. It is really, really hot here today, upwards of about 100 degrees. And the houses here, we see a lot of wood construction and kind of has like almost like a Key West flavor or an old Western town flavor to it. We'll look around some more. So will you. Thank you for joining us on the journey.
Eres una fiel amiga, apoyándome a seguir mis sueños. Y recordándome que todo está a mi alcance. Y gracias a ti volver
Maganda Library just a few minutes ago, you saw them setting up for something. There's going to be a big event here at 6:30 p.m. tonight. The governor of Baja California Sur, the president of the municipality, they're all going to be here. And the big deal is that this town, Santa Rosalia, has existed for over 100 years, not on tourism, but on industry, on mining, and they've done pretty well, and now they're opening up to tourism. Actually, there is a cruise ship that's out in the port that's going to be evidently docked here and be doing cruises, and so they're opening up to tourism, and that's going to be the big hoopla here tonight. Renee and Jenny escaped to the car to cut on the air conditioning. Did I mention it's hot? Hot.
Le da sentido a la vida y a todo le encuentra salida. Contigo sé que cambiará.
In the morning, boats are going out, kayakers are on the water, and it's a beautiful day. Thank you for joining us on this part of our travels on the Baja Peninsula. Please hit the subscribe button and drop us a comment. Hit that like button too. Don't forget, we have a new channel called Take a Breath, beautiful scenery and relaxing music. I'll drop a link to that channel in the description section so that you can go over, check it out, and help us grow that channel. We hope you enjoyed this quick visit to Santa Rosalia. Dios te bendiga, mi amigos.